college football 27, bro. They need to put kickoff return in this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I can't hear shit in my headphones. Through the whole line.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. Got it in the middle of his car. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, they weren't able to gain a lot. Motion from the back. Jones wants to throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to it. And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. On a little time, lets it go. Gets open down the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. From the gun, the running back has it. Out of a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to go. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. This defense, they are tenacious. And we've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action. They'll try the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to
What
do
do
it
I do?
himself. And
that bitch. Strap.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep them clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Man, they call PO.
But now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back?
Oh my God, just the
The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake.
Clap, nigga. Try that shit again, nigga.
And down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's more?
Corners are walked up tight. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I don't even know how
This
he's
offense has
down.
had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
they still trying to get me on that one. You put that shit on time.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their back.
So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers.
Only got 2 tackles.
That
Got
will
my
put the wrap
elbow.
on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss. They'll send the back in motion. Snags it quickly on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leads it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the big...
Final play of the quarter coming. Out of the shoot, quick toss to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going to try to get it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job by...
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to run it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, this defense has been so impressive.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Looking to pass, it's Simmons. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this defense is just simply not...
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Hard in the backfield. It's Green. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down.
And man, that is...
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Caught close to the marker, it's Barney. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. Man down on the play is... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Takes it the other way. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought that...
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To throw, it's Hawkins. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure and down. Goes at the 22.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close it.
Bro, I want to play safety so bad, bro.
That is the
I'd be
perfect
going
start.
crazy on dumb picks.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Napier. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Snags it over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Got it in the middle, it's Napier. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Hawkins. Quarterback extends the play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCutcheon. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes it on the line. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap him up, way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this
Here comes the Texas offense. Using his legs, it's Clark. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He did not.
Well, they get oh my gosh.
I gotta be honest,
I ain't got no work on the outside. I'm trying to bait him. That shit not working.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
He
coming
got
in and
fucking
burns him
fucked
up. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score late.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. The Longhorns are facing third and inches. Here we go. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Keep it on the ground. Again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football away.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's caught. There he goes to the right. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense
These niggas
rolls up,
stay
keeping
bothering
its
me,
own
bro, when
end
I'm
on that
like,
last
come
play.
on,
Now
bro.
a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Under fire.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of...
you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The play fake on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. DB's right up on the receivers. Off play action on first down. Escapes trouble. And the heat gets there. And they get him down. 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Bro, I'm trying to bait this nigga so I get a pick, bro.
Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead.